Alright folks, the deck is even Warlock. The goal of the deck is to use our hero power to increase the size of our hand so that we can play things like Goldshire Gnoll and Anetheron from hand at a reduced cost, bring them back with Raise Dead, and remove our opponent's stuff with things like Soul Rend and Demonic Assault to continually apply pressure while also threatening lethal with a Battleground Battlemaster pretty much at any point in the game. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. I thought I was the only one crazy enough to play Demon Hunter on ladder.
Never expect me. All eyes shall be opened.
Alright. I'm gonna try keeping the Swamp Ooze just in case it's something aggressive.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
It's because you're a demon and you never expect him. True. No one plays Demon Hunter on ladder. Well, I mean, I climbed quite a bit with Demon Hunter just now on ladder, and clearly the opponent is.
What a find! And
Seafood draws close.
I might just rip a Soul Rend next turn, or the Demonic Assault, depending on what they develop here.
ancient power!
Alternatively, I could just do this.
What a find! And fully intact. Ancient power! Ancient power!
Infinite truth.
8 to face seems like a good idea here. Yeah. The only concern that I have is like predation or something along those lines. Guess Fell Barrage is also kind of bad for me. And just coin a Demonic Assault here.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed? More bones to gnaw on.
think I gotta tap here, try and find a Molten Giant.
Job done.
The concern is like the second Fell Barrage.
His prison, and I the jailer.
Oh, I'm just dead. I may have been better off going for a defensive line with the on turn 3 than plopping the giant down. So I think that was the critical turn.
Is off versus throw.
I bring the fury of the elements.
All eyes shall be
Against what I assume is even shaman, we want mass removal, not single target. So, these are some of the worst cards I could have possibly drawn.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
How is it always like Renethal Shudderwalk? Where did the even shamans go? I've been playing for an hour and a half today and I've seen 0. And even shaman is far and away the good shaman deck. At least we do have the Smothering Starfish, so maybe we can use that in situations where they have like a snowball. Yes, even shaman is the odd one out for you. You're fired.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Giving them either a Battlemaster, well, either Battlemaster would have been brutal for me. So unfortunately I had to give them a card that just plays into their turn 4 really nicely. Are we gonna play Hearthstone or no?
More bones to gnaw on. To gnaw on. I'm 7 moves.
They have a coin, so I have to go with minion here.
time has come to dethrone our former master.
Oof.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Not impressed.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
I ain't talking.
Alright, I have enough mana for the Gigafin already, but still not how I wanted that to go. Could also just be a setup for a Flurgle Tox, which would be bad for me as well.
Roffle is the best.
Hey, Colonel Pants. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate the kind words as well.
More bones to gnaw.
Victory for Gildan!
Not impressed.
I've got decent refill next turn if they clear this, so that's why I didn't want to overextend. Or extend any further than I had to. But getting the snowball off the board is important in case of the grumble. Not really expecting to see that today. I've got 10, 12. Got lethal if they don't clear something else.
There is little time.
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
You are defenders of a doomed
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Job's done.
Whether Lightning Storm is a full clear here. Speaking of. Here, here, here.
Strike! Let's strike harder!
Muzzle their magic!
Shudder probably kills. Or it doesn't kill, but wins. Unless I top deck exactly Gigafin off of this.
I ain't talking!
That was misguided. You win this one.
Oh my god, that was exhausting. This deck is meant for the other Shaman deck. I do think I want to add Tamsin into this deck. Maybe in place of one Starfish.
Well met.
Max Stein, thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate that. Any reason for no Lokhalar? He's kind of been just outclassed. 5 mana is a lot to pay for a minion in this deck, is really what it comes down to. You would rather pay like 3 or 0 mana.
Nazoth versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
All eyes shall be opened.
You're welcome, Marek.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Me too! Work!
Hey, this is a lot of big stuff. It looks like Mechathune or some similar combo.
Here for the tour?
Can get both of these down next turn if I really want to.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
More bones to gnaw. More bones to gnaw.
Yeah. Get back into the board. Probably hold the Theotar as long as I can to try and disrupt the combo. does make my Raise Dead pretty good. Tap into Mountain Giant. It's a matchup where the Neophytes are going to be useful, and Dirty Rat would be atrociously bad, so it's kind of the swap that you typically make. I might even just take the coin 16 this turn. Because this is hard for Megathune to remove. And puts them to a low number of health.
Side effects? No. Here for the tour? Trust.
This plague would be the concern. I'm gonna back off because of plague.
Muzzle their magic.
Yeah, welcome, Janae.
I ain't talking. Side effects? No. Trust me.
Here's the plague. Didn't exactly hit the worst, but close to it. If I play this, it's 6, 10, no, 7, 14. If I played this and this, maybe it gets me there. Or I could just jam a Genn without any spell protection. Sure. We've seen Defile, we've seen Plague. If they do have a second Plague, it's their last Plague, so that's good.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
This looks like their last Plague. Oh. Or not. Wait, what? I'm 1 damage off here. Why wouldn't they go with the Mistress? I think we still go for it, right?
Strike! Then strike harder.
Muzzle their magic.
They can't tap here. And like even a Defile is 3 mana. Why didn't they play last turn? That seems real greedy.
You know nothing.
But it looks like it might pay off, my god. Oh, that's so infuriating.
Muzzle their magic.
Makes it hard to combo with the Solarium. they have to use a Shadow Hunter full Genn combo as well. So that makes it a little bit more susceptible to disruption with the Theotar. I'll probably go in with next turn. But we've seen both Plagues, we've seen one Defile. It's going to be really hard to clear this Molten Giant with, or Mountain Giant with a Neophyte on the board. This could also just hit a Cataclysm. So there's 3 hits that lock them out of being able to combo.
I must hasten.
3 of their 5 cards are the Imps.
I'm almost out of cards.
Wait, that kills you. Right? Because that's an imp. They burned 1. It's probably still worth just to do this.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Pretty sure this is lethal.
Who stole all my cards?
Okay.
Nazoth versus Tyrande.
Alright, typically this has been a very bad matchup for Even Luck. Just like Priest in general, their removal lines up really well into this deck, so just need to get ahead early, and Anetheron is maybe a way to do that.
I see you've brought
We have turned our curse into our strength.
That's still not good. If anything, that could be worse. What if we just save Theotar for the...
Well met.
Dark Wolf, thank you for the 10 months. Really appreciate that. Let's try and get the Zyrella with the...
You are defenders of a
the Theotar.
More bones to gnaw.
Ignoring the fact that our opponent Theotar is harder and better than us.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Like Pandarian Importer in your deck. Actually checks out. think we just bonk here, take the 8 to face.
Your hopes are lost.
If I just take everything to face, then the opponent has less health. YOLO?
Blessings to you. Strike! Then strike harder! Brilliant.
Just... There we go. No, that's maybe not good.
A mistake.
I could have tapped, couldn't I? Oh my god, do they have the Reno? Okay, we're fine. Alright. Back to the priests.
The light shall bring victory.
All eyes shall be open.
Worth considering the Neophyte, but I think that like I just need big threatening stuff. Bash them in the face. So Mountain Giants,
We have turned our curse
Gnolls,
into our
Gigafin, and Anetheron in particular.
Welcome, my devoted chosen.
Not a good start for me. Okay. This game might be over before it even started. It's fortunate. A little less fortunate. I would love a Cult Neophyte right now. I could also go, if I miss, you just bash face and throw the Demonic Assault at their face so that if they do get an Epsilon next turn, they have to attack into both of these. Then I coin out a Battlegrounds Battlemaster. I think that's legitimately the play here. Although that doesn't necessarily set up the lethal I'm looking for.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide! As you command.
That second soul rend burn probably killed me. Especially when combined with the loss of the Gigafin. It's a really bad matchup. Bad discards there? Yeah, but like, I'm never getting to the bottom of my deck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Where the goal is not to get to the bottom of my deck, so it's not important. Oh my god. 3 priests in a row with a deck that just folds to priest.
All eyes shall be open.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Feels bad. Well, at least it might be over soon. Yeah, there's no point in playing this game. Oh. I mean, what I said holds true, but I'm gonna play it anyway. That might actually save me.
More bones to gnaw on.
Unfortunately, I has to come down this turn now. Because that's double palm reading and the Shadow Essence costs 6. So I do that. But this is more pressure anyway.
More bones to gnaw on.
It is finished. You win.
Why would you You won that game! What are you doing? I don't know. Smart as big priest player, I guess.
Off versus Serranoyo.
All eyes shall be open.
We'll keep this. I have to keep this in case of Odd Paladin. Or even Mech Paladin.
None will survive.
We have turned
Paid
our
actor? Why would I pay
curse
somebody
into
to
our strength.
like negate any, like concede before I can actually get content from the game? That would not be very effective.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, you're right. Even versus odd.
Reporting for duty.
The ultimate. So if we assume that there's going to be a Warhorse trainer, which is what I think that they're setting up for, I could go here. Or do I just hold back and then next turn I go Defile into Gnoll? I think that's the line. Showdown.
Reporting for duty.
This also gets me closer to the Mountain Giants, which was a consideration. This allows me to tap. Okay. I'm just kind of fine taking the 4. You can just dump hand and heal next turn, and then set up a lethal. Okay, that's probably an Omayog.
More bones to gnaw on.
There's no point in playing the Drain Soul, right? Even with the Quartermaster, this is 7, which is not enough. Righteous Protectors would be rough.
Mount up.
Here for the tour?
That's not it.
Reporting for duty.
Am I short?
Strike! Then strike harder!
It's really lucky.
Job's done.
That tour guide was better for them than or as good as a Righteous Protector. Be right back. Free steal would have saved? Unlikely. I think that was the right line. Across the board, I set up lethal. There's not much more I could have done in that spot. Just because we lost doesn't mean it was the incorrect line. I maybe could have made some trades and just used the Drain Soul, and that could have got me ahead, but I don't know. I started the turn a little tilted. Yeah. One of these times it has to be even shaman, right? What is going on?
Turned our curse into our
Almost 2.5 hours and 0 even shamans today. How have people not caught on yet? It's such a good deck. And Shadowwalk Shaman is not. It's good against me though, so that's the unfortunate thing.
The culprit was not tidy.
More bones to
Unfortunate to keep for the wrong deck as well. Or to continually keep for the wrong deck. It's overdraws, but seems good to me.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to
Job's done.
It's fine. I already have the first stinger, so I don't need the second. Assume Mutanus comes down here, which is kind of bad for me. Or not. I mean, it still could. Fine. That's Mutanus and Toxfin. Sure.
bones to gnaw on.
Don't just stand there, destroy them!
Still not in a great spot. I'm not working my way towards the Molten Giant anymore, which is bad. We're heavily unfavored from here, I think.
Nature waits for no one but me.
I see.
Got this to unsilence things if I need it.
Well met.
Nice, even lock. Always good to see giants still getting some love.
Hey, thank you for the 6 months min-maxing. Appreciate that support. Oh. We've got 30 from these two, so if they survive, we should be good. And I do have a starfish if I need to silence everything. So if they just like jam a bird or another snowball, or even a shutterwalk, we still get lethal through it. Could be a Spinley as well, but I think it's probably a Tox. Well, they would have used the Tox Fin. So maybe it is just a Spinley. Oh my god, we did it. This is supposed to remove the stats from totems, not necessarily unfreeze me.
Off versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
All eyes shall be opened.
Don't worry, Snowball is nerfed, and don't worry, Starfish is nerfed. Yeah, fair is fair. Let's keep one Defile for Pirate Rogue, which has been decreasing in popularity lately, but still probably necessary to mulligan for.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Theotar is good if it's Pillager. This hand is good. Wants it to be Pirate Rogue, though, I think. Spellbreaker was the 4 mana, 4/3 silence. Okay. Maybe not super excited about that, but okay, this hand is coming together. Next turn is probably just Defile. Hope that the one time I'm hoping they actually have Parachute Brigand in hand.
Feed the fish,
Unlucky. Might still have to Defile just because of the. Let's do this as well. Pick up this card. Let's Defile since we have an extra. Yeah. Okay. Made the right line. That's rough. Now they can't even get through the Voidwalkers efficiently. That probably means they got a Secret Passage, though, so they are going to get some cards. Probably hit Starfish. I don't think Starfish was good in this deck when it was 3 mana. I don't see a world in which you play it at 4 mana. But Could be somebody that hasn't adjusted their deck list yet, maybe.
Blood and blood.
You shinies.
Sets up a Battlemaster lethal. Hey, welcome 96. I do have to damage this though. It's a fragile setup, but it is a setup. The issue is like the fillet fighter. At least that's one issue. It's also an issue. I mean, it's pretty likely to whiff again, right? Or not. Wow. We know they have a spell in hand. I don't really want to get hit by a Secret Passage here, which if they're running Door of Shadows, that might be their only spells that they're running. Oh no. Absolutely unreal. Guess I should have chosen minion. I cannot. Wait, hold on. They played the smite first. That is just outrageous that they got away with that play. That was such a bad play. Oh. Pirate Rose stays busted. It's not even the best rogue deck, but it is pretty good. Oh, and back to the priest. I'm gonna lose my mind. Any minion he hit loose. He don't care. Do you just like intentionally come in here and say the absolute dumbest things? Because it seems like it sometimes. Like, are you trying to? Is that the type of reaction you want to get out of me? Because I guess it's working. Hey, welcome, Lewin. See, when you have a 0-mana minion in hand and a 7-mana minion in hand, there's a very big difference between getting a 0-mana minion countered and a 7-mana minion countered.
Into our strength.
Didn't think I would need to, like, explain that today. It's almost a 7-mana difference. Pretty close. Pretty close.
do say? I seem to have lost the surface.
This is probably not the matchup we're looking for, but see what we can do.
More bones to gnaw. Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
What I tried to say is that if any one of the minions he would lose, but yes, it was a bad move. But that's just false. That is not the reality of the situation. Which is why, like, I just assume you have to be trolling.
Pick me! Pick me!
Hopefully they didn't get a Defile. But I can't really play around what they possibly could have gotten.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Another school teacher, or
Who here
you know,
can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
kind of afraid of this being another apotheosis and healing them. I think I just want to rip the Tamsin. I have to bump here.
As you command.
I do overdraw one. But I think this is my best play.
Allow me to
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yeah. It's rough.
I've got the beast in myself.
File doesn't seem terribly relevant here.
You have served
For a Mountain Giant. It's really unlucky.
Why do you fall?
Brilliant.
Like, I'm already in a really bad matchup. I don't need to have bad outcomes happen. Good burns? I mean, burns are irrelevant in this game. I'm already in a spot where the game is probably over in favor of the opponent.
Sounds tempting. I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Really needed to find like a Gigafin earlier if I wanted to have a semblance of a chance. Guess we try again.
Don't just stand there, destroy them!
There we go.
Not impressed.
Job's done.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Mine. Yours.
Job's done.
A mistake.
We're gonna be rich.
It's fine. Trying to kill in a single turn anyway.
For Her Majesty.
Fortunately, that is a lot of cards that they drew. If I hit a single, I got 5 of them. Oh. This is kind of fortunate placement. I should have put it to the left. That was a mistake. I should probably concede, right? I don't have a single threatening minion to play. Yeah.
You haven't heard the last of me.
What is the positioning weak to? The double Battlemaster that I have in hand. I mean, again, I built this deck explicitly to be even shaman, and I've queued into 0 in almost 3 hours now. I haven't been playing this particular deck for 3 hours, but... I cannot stop queuing into priests with the deck that loses hard to priest. Like, what is happening? It's just priests and Shudderwalk shamans.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Scripted? Yeah, but not in a way that favors me. You switch decks, all the even shamans will come out in force. I've been playing another deck. This is the second deck of the day, and I face 0 even shamans. despite it being the most popular deck in the format, or close to it, and certainly one of the best. Definitely a lot better than Big Priest and Shadowwalk Shaman against decks that aren't me. That's good if I can find the Stinger. Yeah, welcome, Swag. Order? Unless that... Never mind.
More bones to gnaw on.
I really want to get that Molten Giant back. 1622.
Well met.
16 months. Almost like 1 year, 4 months.
I think I need to ensure the Molten or Mountain. Wrong card. Giggity goo! I give it a 16 months.
Recently found your YouTube stuff and have thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, I once hit a dude in the head with a fish.
I don't see how those two things are related, but thank you for the support. Appreciate the $5 tip, Drift Peasant. Glad you're liking the content. Alright, let's see if I can get a Stinger off the top. If I whiff, maybe I play this. Or I can just rip this, right? I'm still tapping first in that case. Really looking for the Neophyte there. Hysteria is brutal still. It's not gonna do it.
More bones to gnaw on.
Is close at hand.
Strike! Strike harder!
Well played.
Can I please just get a different matchup? For the love of God. Please give me a deck that doesn't absolutely farm me. Which is like, you know, the most of the good decks I'm fine against.
This off versus Maiev.
Set sail!
Okay, so this makes it less likely to be Miracle because it is in fact a rogue itself.
Shall be open.
So probably safe to, or safer to assume that it's Pirate Rogue.
Have turned our curse
This is
into
fine,
our
but I need something to pair with this. I haven't gotten a single, oh, it's probably Kingsbane. I haven't gotten a single Stinger into Gigafin either, which is part of why the deck is struggling.
Wind in me sails.
Well, asking you shall receive, I suppose. Okay, so it does look like just 40 card aggro. So I think we just go with the Stinger for Stinger into Gigafin first. 'Cause this is pretty threatening. It's also, that makes it hard to kill the Gigafin. And then I also get closer to the Molten Giant because like the way that they would kill this is with the Plunderer. Or that.
Wait for me! Pirates away!
It's a freebie.
Put your dukes up, small fry!
10 is hard to do from here.
Let's muddy the waters.
What?
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Got 22 if they don't trade. And I've got Tamsin if they do. Tamsin's still better because I got the Anetheron down.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to.
I don't because I can't do basic math. That's okay. Hey, welcome, Squiggle.
Trust the pirate's code.
GG. Just so that I can feel a little bit better about this. I mean, even with a okay matchup, it's still a struggle.
Off versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
All eyes shall be opened.
Not a good hand, other than the Gnoll.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Job done.
Me take work.
Neophyte's not bad. They're at 40, so it's unlikely to be Mechathune. It's probably just the Curse Lock. Nothing else that can help me get the Molten Giant down quickly. If it's the mirror, do you lose instantly because of the coin? No. The matchup tends to be coin favored, but like, it's not that simple. YOLO! think I have to hold that for a turn. In case this dies.
Muzzle their magic.
Possible to pull off Rend in the current state of Wild. Nope. Fatigue is not at all a consideration for nearly any deck in the format. And you never, like, even when Rend was good, she wasn't played because of fatigue. She was played for the threats in the late game. Yikes. We just lose this game. I went all in and lost. I guess maybe there's hope with the Gigafin, but maybe if your opponent dropped a Millhouse, I mean, they did specify the current state of Wild. Which does not include Millhouse. Oh my god. This is unbelievable how many priests we're queuing into.
All eyes shall be opened.
It's now 50% of my games. Alright, Stinger into Giga is decent.
We have turned our
As is
curse
having
into
Anetheron
our
on the coin. Okay. Decent hand. It can get there if I don't get high rolled. But, like, I don't know what's happening with my heal luck right now. Oh, Big Priest, what a surprise. I mean, it is a surprise because it is not a good deck right now.
You are defenders of a doom.
It's just a very good deck into me. Set up lethal. Dead. I mean, at least they're satisfying to beat. But it is not a good matchup. Never understood where everyone has seen all these big priests or why I'm not running into them too. I mean, they're very popular at the 5-1 rank band, but they just fall off completely at Legend, and in particular High Legend, because it's not a strong deck in the format. It's just decent for climbing if you want like a just above 50% win rate for like a rather... It's just like a brute force deck to climb to Legend. Eventually you get a good run of luck and you win.
All eyes shall be open.
We'll keep this. This is the only one I'm not sure of. I think I might be better off with, like I need it eventually is the thing. So I'm gonna be tapping early. I think I keep it.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Defile good, but maybe it's not Pirate Rogue after all. Either way, I think I just have to tempo this. Doesn't tell me anything. That tells me it's probably Pillager, which is bad news. Without a Theotar, it's difficult to win. Yeah, it's Pillager. Just looking to tap into Anetheron and maybe get the Cult Neophyte back as a way of stalling out. It's useful if 16, 22 damage. Still not quite there. Probably still worth, but like I can use this if they tempo a this might be GG, but I have to do this. It sets up a demonic assault lethal at worst. But cloak would be a bummer. Dead. Well, we're not dead. It's just a matter of whether they can set. Well, maybe we are dead.
Care to make a wager, friend?
No, that's not gonna do it.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Someone is dead this turn. That's what it looks like. I don't think it seems unlikely to be me though, right? Because without a shark, it's not a lot of damage. They throw Copage? I don't think it's a throw. I think that they're just like making a desperation play.
Too soon. What do we have here?
Yeah, like 10 will? Yeah. Like this is just the best that they had. They're trying to bluff. I don't think that you would ever even consider a bluff without a... Like, Shark has to be a part of any combo. So they're not bluffing, they're just playing out their hand, I guess. They... Like a bluff 100% of the time starts with a Shark. That's why I really don't like Passage in that deck, because like it's useless on the combo turn. Or nearly useless. Unless you have very specific cards left in your deck. Oh my god, it's a shaman. Is it finally going to be an even shaman? 3 hours into the stream?
Such gifts I bestowed on your people, your queen.
I feel like Passage is good to get rid of some of the cards in your deck, if that makes sense. I mean, you could also just use card draw to draw the cards in your deck. Like, I understand what you're saying, but like, just draw those cards with the card draw. I feel like Pillager is already a pretty tight list. Yeah. Gotta keep a Defile in case of even. If we miraculously queue into the first even shaman of the day.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
3 hours, no even shaman. I mean, Murloc works about as well for me, but still just bizarre.
More bones to knock.
Grab initiative here. This is why we would be good into even shaman. Just kill the Murlocs. No poisonous, please. It's not meaningful. Doesn't appear to be Foxfin. There's a clear though. Let's try and give him Glenn, and then they'll be even shaman. Mine. Yours. Bummer. I was trying to force them into being even shaman.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
This is pretty nuts if I draw it into Stinger or Gigafin.
We're gonna be rich.
22.
Am I the first one to be timed out by GG? I didn't know that was a thing, lol.
No, you weren't the first one. But it's been a thing for a period of time now. Just in part because of yesterday. You helped establish it, in fact. But thank you, 96, for the $5 tip.
Strike! Then strike harder!
Alright, just stay away from the priests and we're good.
Nazoth versus Illidan.
Demons never expect me.
Keep this into Gigafin and look for. Maybe I wanted the demonic assault. Oh my god, no, it doesn't matter.
We have turned our curse.
This actually wouldn't be a bad guess on it being a rogue. Now it would be. Careful now, Swag. Shouldn't we tap into Neophyte, then we make the ridiculous play again? You're 100% right, Swag. I was legitimately just thinking about that, and I was like, Let's not go all the way in this time, right?
I bet you can do this. I bet you can do this.
Wow. What happened there? Oh, they coined, right? No, because it's the first spell you play after that. Why didn't it get buffed? Was it the coin? Talented Arcanist. Your next spell this turn, so did they play both the Arcanist first and then the spell? No! Go away, priests!
This is my moment.
All eyes shall be open.
Alright, gotta keep the Neophyte and look for other useful things. They went Arcanist, coin, Felspell? Oh, oof, that's a big bummer.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I don't know that this is much better. Maybe it's Interfire? It's, never Interfire. I don't know that Interfire would be that great for me anyway. Being on the coin is probably fine, so I can get the Mountain Giant down sooner. Quest isn't good, so at least it's not the Shadow Priest version, at least. GG, Roffle, I was the coin. Thanks for the help. Their hand must have been a bit of doo-doo.
Such skill.
Thanks.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
I considered the coin Neophyte, but if they have, sure. What caused hesitation was if they have the Shadow Word Ruin, it just goes to 5 anyway, and then can still play it. So.
More bones to gnaw on.
I want to save the coin so that I have a tap to get a second draw at the Battlemaster. If I need it.
I'm
Well met.
undead, not dead.
I don't need it. This card is really paying off in this deck. Yobi, thank you for the prime. Welcome, Andre. Alright, this will be the even shaman, right? No, more likely it'll be another priest. Rogue.
I make my own.
All eyes shall be open.
Yeah, welcome back, 96. Thanks for being a good sport. I just assume it's pirates, right?
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Yeah, welcome, Curix.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Okay. That's a patches in hand. I was expecting the Brigand to come down after such a slow open. Probably do just need to drain soul that as much as I want to hold out for the Anetheron. I think this wants to be my coin. Unless we need to coin maybe the Demonic Assault if they have the weapon. I could go Demonic Assault into that next turn. Just to buy a little bit of health back. Or into that, I guess. Really needed a Gigafin here. Soaking up a lot of damage so far with the Voidwalkers. Oh my god. That was a good top deck.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Trust the pirate's code. Defenders of a doom.
Should be really hard to lose from here. I was considering a Tamsin, but I feel like it made this a little bit too susceptible to a Plunderer. Yeah, there's nothing that gets them back from here.
Blood and plunder.
Oop. Oh, once we stopped queuing into the priest, I guess it was fine. Oh my god. That Corvette Wicked emote is incredible.